first.
Here I go.
Wait.
Again, girls, what's my weakness? Men. Okay,
No,
then.
I'm sorry.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
And this is episode 15 of our show about shows.
555.
Oh my gosh. Is it only 15 episodes? I feel like we've been doing this for like years.
Oh my
It's like
gosh.
episode 315.
Dog years.
Yeah.
2
seriously.
dog years.
We're just having too much fun, basically. Oh my goch. Okay, so it is 2019. It's a new year, a new you. A new
me,
me.
new you.
Exactly.
New us.
We have so much in store for you, which we're very excited about, but you're going to have to stay tuned to find out. So let's start off this show with our segment called TV Tidbits. All right, Dr. S, I'm going to go first with the TV Tidbits, okay?
Do it.
So my TV Tidbit is about Big Little Lies season 2. Dr. S, I found out the premiere date.
Tell me.
Are you so excited? It's not specific.
Okay.
But Nicole Kidman did reveal that it will be June of 2019.
June.
That's a big deal. Dr. S, I told you about Big Little Lies.
Yes.
It's a great show
I believe you.
on HBO.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
I have not.
Wow. All right. Well,
Okay.
you have to watch it.
Okay.
Okay, so you think like, okay, it's like these like rich little white girls from like the privileged part of like LA, right?
Mhm.
You're like, what do I have
I
to
didn't know
relate?
they were in LA.
I don't know. It's like Malibu of some sort,
Okay.
right? Is that the same thing as LA?
It's California. It's
okay.
the South.
So they're like, you know, very privileged, beautiful women from beachy towns.
Beach Town, California.
Let's go with beachy town. And you're like, why would I relate to that? It doesn't matter. It is
Okay.
about female empowerment,
Okay.
female friendship,
Okay.
camaraderie between friends. Anyway, I was pleasantly surprised by this show, season 1, but season 2 is coming out, and I'm so excited.
Oh my
But
God.
why must they announce these premiere dates so far ahead of the premiere? I mean, they're like, by the way, you'll see it in June. It's January,
It's
man.
so we can plan our summer vacations accordingly.
You know what? That could be
It
it.
may be courteous.
That could be it. I would rather, hey, we'll see you in March. You got 2 months.
I
Oh
mean,
my God.
It would be more convenient.
Let the countdown begin. You know what I
Right?
mean?
Yeah.
Like June. I might
Yes.
forget by then.
Yeah.
I may not.
We'll
Anyway,
see.
I'm very excited to announce that Meryl Streep will be a part of the cast.
That's huge.
Best actress ever of all time,
Yes.
in my eyes. She will be playing Nicole Kidman's mother-in-law.
Wow.
I know, isn't that cool? Well, it doesn't matter. You have to see
Okay.
Big Little Lies.
Okay.
Okay, so that is your homework.
Okay.
Work on that, but let's talk about your TV tip.
Okay, so my TV tidbit is, so did you see on New Year's Eve, Netflix released the trailer for Stranger Things Season 3.
Dr. S, I didn't see the trailer.
What? You didn't watch the trailer?
If you're talking about New Year's Eve, I was a little boozy.
Oh,
I
God.
was a little tipsy.
Yeah, well, you could watch
Didn't
it later.
see it. Okay.
They show it later. You could even watch it today.
Can I YouTube it?
That's where I saw it, actually.
We love YouTube.
Subscribe to Netflix on YouTube and also Tori Talks TV.
Okay, great.
So this trailer,
Mhm.
it actually is the New Year's Eve countdown for 1985. So 1984 and going into 1985. Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve, and as the apple falls,
The apple?
the apple, you know the apple,
The ball.
the ball. It's
In
an
the-
apple.
in
It's
the-
an apple.
in
the big apple.
The big apple.
In the big apple. I
Gotcha.
don't know.
Okay.
So like as New Year's comes, it like starts to tilt. It starts to tilt. It starts to tilt.
Uh-oh.
What does that make you think of? It turns upside down. The
In the upside down!
Yes!
Shut up.
Yes. So then the fireworks go upside down. Yeah, you need to watch this. I can't believe you didn't see this. So then
Wait a minute.
you see like computer code, like DOS format. You know what DOS is?
The old school.
Yeah.
Yes.
DOS, and it says like when blue and yellow meet in the west. This is code, and it also says like run program Silvercat feeds.
Oh my, I think I
Yeah,
just
you need to
got a
watch
little
this.
excited.
You need to watch
Wait,
this.
this is for season 3?
This is for season 3 of Stranger Things. But then it says one summer can change everything.
So what?
And then it says July 4th, 1985. And then it says July 4th, 2019.
So,
Yes!
are you telling me that the season 3 premiere of Stranger Things is July 4th, 2019.
So whatever your vacation plans are, rewrite them now. We are not leaving town.
But
let's make that family vacation happen in June.
In June and July, because June is Big Little Lies.
Oh my god, 2 months.
And July is Stranger Things. You are staying home and you are watching TV for the summer of 2019.
That's right. That's right. My question is, what is happening between New Year's Eve, when the apple turns upside down and the fireworks go upside down, and July 4th?
A lot of shenanigans.
This trailer is not answering that question for me. I feel like it's a little bit of a plot hole.
Again, why do you announce it so far ahead of the premiere date?
I know.
I get too excited.
What am I going to do for like the next 6 or 7 months?
We have to keep ourselves distracted. But that's what I think it boils down to.
I know.
Well, we can't wait to see both of those shows.
Both
of our TV tidbits are about premiere dates.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
So we'll definitely be talking about that on Tori Talks TV.
Yes.
Okay. Let's move on to another one of our segments. And this one is called Worth the Watch. Mm-hmm. This is where we recommend a show that you should be watching because we think that it is worth the watch. Yes. Okay. Dr. S, go first.
Oh, I get to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not a show that you should be watching. It's just like a one-offer.
What?
One time. It is Taylor Swift. So on New Year's Eve as well, she released her Reputation Stadium Tour video on Netflix. Do you like Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
You know what?
Awesome.
You know what? I'm not going to say I'm a diehard Taylor Swift fan, but I like her.
She's very sweet, very cute, very
This
lovable.
concert, though, I am like sold. I'm like, okay, I love you now, Taylor Swift forever. So I love that she has this video concert tour released, you know, because it's expensive to attend a concert.
I bet.
Like, probably like $100. And like, so for all of you people who couldn't attend, here you go. Watch it up close and personal. My son was like, you know, I like this better because you can see it up close. Yes, I agree. You get to see all her cute little like side glances. She does all these cute little like side glances. Then I'm like, she's so adorable.
You know, Taylor Swift, I don't know much about her music, but she's so good to her fans. My next point as why you should watch this, she's so genuine. So at every little interlude, every couple songs, she like addresses the audience. And there was one point where she was just like, well, first of all, she introduces all her dancers, all her background singers, all her band in like after 3 songs. By name?
Yeah. Actually, by name. Mm-hmm. Maybe not the whole band by name, but every dancer, every singer by name. And then she thanks every single person who left their families to go on tour with her.
That's a
big
deal.
300-something people who leave their families to go on tour with her. And then the 3,000-something people in the city. So this one happens to be in Dallas, the very last day of her Reputation tour. She actually did 2 days in a row in Dallas. And they were sold out both days. And she's like, 3,000 plus people in Dallas are like, cleaning up the glitter, cleaning up the trash, selling the food. And my son, who's 7, he was like, I think I might cry.
Because Taylor Swift is that inspirational.
She takes a moment to like thank these people. And like, I almost cried because I was like, my son appreciated this like pure expression of gratitude. I love you, Taylor Swift.
There's not many performers like Taylor Swift.
No. What I also love about it is that she's so resilient. So part of her tour was like, there's all this like snake imagery. You know the snake imagery?
Yeah.
So she was involved in this whole like, like kind of rivalry with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. And a lot of the fans were like, snake, she's a snake, she's a snake. So she incorporated all this like snake imagery into her concert. She's all about young people and reputations and how like that can really like hurt young people.
Yeah.
And she like took it and like turned it back against them. And I just love that she like provided that to her audience. And also I just love that around the same time that the video comes out, she also, you know, back in the November elections, she took a moment to like speak out, become political for the first time.
That's right, she did.
And for her home state of Tennessee, 65,000 people registered to vote, which was more than in like the past month. Yeah, so I don't know. She's just a great inspiration, and I've been watching this. I've literally been watching this like every day for the past 7 days.
Wow.
So worth a watch, totally.
Taylor Swift, who knew you were so
love
influential?
You're kind of amazing.
Wow, that is so cool. Anything Taylor Swift, I'm a fan of. Yeah. awesome.
That's all I got.
Oh my god, that's a big
That's a
deal
good
though.
one.
Anything Taylor Swift is worth watching.
Yes.
I think that's what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. She's very cool. I know that she writes her own songs.
I know. I love that too. She's all about like
Yeah.
taking whatever happens in your life and like turning it into artistic expression, which I think is a great role model for like, you know, people as well.
I agree. You know, she started off as like a country singer,
Mhm.
and like you and I are both, we don't know much about country, but like she has great songs, and she came to like the pop world, and she has great songs, and
She's all about
great
the lyrics,
person.
like
Yeah.
using the lyrics to express like all these things that she has gone through, and I
Yeah.
think like that's a great like kind of like, you know, role model to be for like young people today.
I 100% agree with that. I co-sign that.
Yay.
Worth a watch. 100%.
Thank you.
Great job. Yes. Well, my worth a watch is not that cool. But I did discover a new show this past week, and it's all thanks to one of our subscribers. Thank you, Alex C.
Ooh.
This show is on Fox. It is called The Masked Singer. So, Dr. S, I know that you watched this too.
I did.
So, what's so cool, you guys, about this is these are, okay, this is a show, and it's hosted by Nick Cannon, okay, and there's like a panel of like 4, I don't know if you want to call them judges, they're just 4 like celebrities, Ken Jeong, Jenny McCarthy, Nicole Scherzinger, and Robin Thicke.
Mhm.
And basically, the masked singers are like, I don't know, famous people of any genre. They go up there, literally disguised head to toe. They go up and sing a song. And you're like, who are these people?
they?
But they're known. They're well-known people. So, we had watched this last and first episode on Fox at 9 p.m. There you go. And okay, they disguise their voice. They disguise them head to toe. You don't know who they are, and then they sing this song. That's the only clue as to like their voice that you get. They kind of give like little like one-off clues, like I'm this or I'm that, or like this is my nickname, blah blah blah. So if you look at the graphic, the peacock. Let's talk about the peacock. Ready? Right there. So this peacock is like, oh, I used to be like hanging on your mother's wall and something about Vegas and blah, blah, blah. Dr. S, are we in agreement? Who is this?
Donny Osmond.
Donny Osmond. And all you see is this peacock and you hear a voice and they
he
sing.
was pretty good.
It was very good, very entertaining.
Mhm.
So this little monster you see right here, Cutie Pie McGee, I was all, oh, that's Milli Vanilli. Oh, the only reason why is because they said that there was some controversy and then they had to like hide in a cave or something. And that some people don't consider them a performer.
Mhm.
But turns out most people think that it's T-Pain.
Oh.
So T-Pain is known for like bringing the auto-tune into like the limelight, and like he's like, I'ma buy you a drink, but he has like the auto
It's
tune
like
on
a
it.
synthesizer type thing.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but turns out he has a great voice.
Mhm.
So you're basically supposed to guess who these people are based on only their singing voice, not their speaking voice.
It is really fascinating.
It's kind of
Yeah.
interesting. It's a cool concept. It's original,
Mhm.
and it makes everybody kind of like get together and decide like, who do you think this is?
Mhm.
And I've only seen one episode because there's only been
There's
one
only
episode.
been one.
But it's worth a watch.
It is.
100%. So please, everybody join me and watch The Masked Singer
Yeah.
on Fox
I
once
think
a
that'll
week.
be fun.
And maybe we were right, maybe we were wrong. But I want to say, the unicorn, I think that's Tori Spelling.
Ooh, that's a good guess because she was like Hollywood royalty.
Yep. And I saw the Beverly Hills sign.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Exactly. So we will see. We'll find out next week, I guess. But everybody, please give that a watch. It's worth it. All right. Let's move on to our next segment, which happens to be one of our favorite segments and apparently your favorite segments. Thank you so much. This is our Fab 5.
Oh, I love Fab 5.
Okay. So we pick our top 5 favorite blank. So this week is our top 5 TV New Year resolutions.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
So, Dr. S, I'm going to have you go first.
Oh gosh, this is so much pressure. This was actually one of the hardest. I had to come up with like serious criteria. I needed to call in
Seriously?
like Price Waterhouse accountants to like come up with the criteria.
No, I know, because it's like, what do you want to be watching in the new year?
Yeah, like, I don't really, like, you know what's so funny is, like, when I think of New Year's resolutions, it's like, oh, I'm going to work out, I'm going to get in shape.
Totally.
But my New Year's resolutions, so, like, if you want to be a couch potato.
TV related.
Let's, like, sit on the couch and watch these shows.
Right.
Or on your elliptical.
Anywhere you can.
That you bought for Christmas.
Watch TV.
Yes.
Oh, hopefully.
Okay.
What's your number 5?
Okay, so my number 5 was Atlanta.
With, Childish Gambino?
Donald Glover.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
That's
so,
awesome.
yeah. So actor / creator / director of Atlanta. Comedy, 30 minutes. And Childish Gambino. I mean, I just feel like it was a no-brainer to pick him, but was recommended by producer Jason, actually. Director!
Jason.
I'm sorry. Titles mean nothing to me.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
It's just like a very important person
in my life.
It's
a great recommendation.
Yeah, and so
only 30 minutes?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah. That's easy to do.
Totally doable.
Yeah, exactly.
So there have been 2 seasons, and the 3rd season has been green-lighted. It will be sometime this year.
Stay tuned to find out when that happens, because you know that we will reveal it here on Tori Dr. TV.
And because it was no date determined yet, I made it number 5.
Okay.
No pressure, but I will watch it in 2019.
Okay.
But did you know that Donald Glover was the first African-American to be awarded the Emmy for Best Director for a Comedy Series?
I did not know that.
I thought that was a great reason to warrant me watching this year.
I didn't know that, but I'm very proud of that. And I'm very proud of him.
Yeah.
And I think that's awesome.
So we'll do it.
Good.
I'm going to do it. It's my resolution.
You have all of 2019
Seriously.
to do that. Mm-hmm. So I think you're going to be okay. Okay, so my number 5 is I will be watching Killing Eve. Okay. So first of all, when I researched what this show is about, it's like a security operative hunts for an assassin, spy, action thriller. Okay, that's cool and all. Like, I'm a fan of that, but who's the star of the show? Sandra Oh. You say Sandra Oh, I'm there.
Yes.
Okay, I know her best from Grey's Anatomy. Also, movies like Sideways. She's so funny. She's hosting the Golden Globes with Andy Samberg. This weekend, Sunday. Yes, exactly. So I don't know much about this show, but she was nominated for an Emmy for her role in this show. So, you know, I will say, like, I'm more of like a comedy person, but this being like the thriller, and anytime there's like a whodunit type of premise, I'm all about it. So I think it's more Sandra Oh more than anything.
That's fair.
But that will be the thriller that I watch for 2019 because I love Sandra Oh so much.
So she was on our top 5 best friends.
Fantasy best friends. We both had her as our fantasy best friend. So because of you alone, you're my number 5. 100% stamp of approval.
Yes.
All right. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is Veronica Mars. Okay, so
the reboot?
Well, wait.
Okay.
So of course, will watch the reboot, but I never finished it. It was one of my,
Never finished the original?
No, I never finished it, although I loved it. It was one of my, fear of running out shows, my #FORO shows.
You didn't want it to end.
I didn't want it to end, but I need to watch the end now because the reboot's coming, and there was also a 2014 movie. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
no, there wasn't.
I need to watch that too. So I need to watch season 3 plus 2014 movie in order to prepare for the reboot. The reboot date hasn't been announced yet, but Hulu, because Hulu is the one putting out the reboot, will be releasing the previous seasons in the summer. So I will watch them all, and then I'll watch the 24 movie, and then I will be ready for the reboot.
You're ready to go.
Because don't we love Kristen Bell, though? We must support her because we love her.
Kristen Bell gets better every year.
You know,
with every project
I have to tell you, too, I don't know if I ever told you, but, Veronica Mars, her fashion really inspired me.
Really?
Yeah, I think I was a grad student when I watched Veronica Mars, and I used to totally wear these, cute little, sweater vests. Cargo oh my god, her style is so cute.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I did not know that.
Kristen Bell.
You know what's so crazy, Doctoress?
What?
My number 4 is my resolutions to watch the original Veronica Mars.
No way!
I had no idea glad that you said that.
I'm so happy.
First of all, I don't know anything about Veronica
You're
Mars.
gonna love it.
Are you ready for this?
You're gonna love it.
No, when I researched the synopsis, it's like, after her best friend is murdered and her father is removed as county sheriff, Veronica Mars dedicates her life to cracking the toughest mysteries in the affluent town of Neptune. And that's all I had to work with.
Her dad is so awesome.
See, I don't know anything
Her
about
dad
it.
is so good. Her fashion is so good.
I don't know anything about this. This is new to me. This is foreign. You say Kristen Bell, I say okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Oh my god.
because I found out there was a reboot of Veronica Mars, I was like, well, I'm going to have to figure out what
we have a deadline.
We both put it at number 4,
Oh my
might
God.
I add, having no idea. You have seen it. I have never seen it. I
God.
absolutely love Kristen Bell, and I'm a huge fan. And I'm really excited to watch this one. So, wow, that's crazy that we again have a number 4,
funny. I love
having
it.
no context of what each other chose. So, let's move on to number 3.
Okay, so my number 3 is super ambitious because I have 7 seasons to watch before the final season 8 comes out in June. What's with June though? Why are all these shows coming out in
The
June?
summer, man.
It's really a lot of pressure. Like,
Yeah.
when you think I have nothing other to do than watch shows,
Yeah.
it's Homeland.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So, I just want to say the reason I chose Homeland is because I need a kind of like political thriller in my life,
Okay.
and I don't have that right now.
Nope.
And the person who recommended this to me, her name's Linda. She actually told me to watch Handmaid's Tale, and I was like,
Linda?
she's my mother-in-law.
Shut your face.
She's your mom.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
She told me to watch Handmaid's Tale, and I was like, yeah, I read the book, I'm good.
She's got good taste.
She was like, no, seriously, watch it. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't have time. Someone does like, fine, I'll freaking, just to get you to stop talking, I'll freaking watch it. And I was like, holy crap.
It's so good.
It's so good. So then, okay, so she told me I need to watch Homeland, so I decided I'm gonna watch Homeland.
It's gonna happen.
7 seasons between now and June.
I mean, you can do it.
I can do it. It's Showtime, so that's short seasons.
You're dedicated. Yeah.
But I need a political thriller. I love Claire Danes. I know they've won a lot of awards.
She's amazing.
I can do it because I am focused.
You know what's exciting about that? This
What?
is the only thing I know about Homeland. Mandy Patinkin.
Yeah, I love Mandy Patinkin.
Okay, he was in The Princess Bride.
Yes.
Can I just geek out for a minute? I love him so much. I'm sure he's not the same character that he was in Princess Bride. And then you go,
He was
Montoya,
also in Chicago
you killed my
Hope.
father.
I used to
Prepare
watch
to die. I'm sure he's not that. I know. But if he's in it,
But
I'm
still,
watching it.
I know, because star power matters. Claire Danes, love her.
But she's brilliant. She
Yes.
won for that. I
Yes,
know.
many
I've
times.
watched award
Yeah.
shows and she's
And
won.
I was like,
I'm
I should check out that show. Well, now's my chance. 2019. Mandy Patinkin is also in Chicago Hopes, and I used to watch that show. And
oh, no way.
So,
Look
yes.
at you, Cutie Pie McGee. Okay, so now I'm inspired to watch it. Anyway, but my number 3 is a comedy show called Barry.
Oh.
Have you heard of this?
A little bit, yes.
All right, well, it stars none other than John Hader. Hader? Doesn't matter. He is from Saturday Night Live. And he ended up, and I think it might have been a little bit of a surprise, but he won a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a comedy series. So all I know about this show is that it's a hitman from the Midwest, moves to Los Angeles, and gets caught up in the city's theater art scene. So I have no idea. But if you put Bill Hader in a show, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. I was a huge fan of his on Saturday Night Live. Bill Hader. I say hater. But
You
whatever.
say hater.
I say hater. Let's
The
call
point
the
is
whole thing off.
Barry.
Right. So he won, and I don't know if you saw when you watched the Primetime Emmys, but when he won, he was like a little surprised, like,
Oh,
"What
I
are
love
you
that.
That is so cool." And people are like,
The
"I had
humble
no idea."
had no note. Did he have a note written?
You know what? I don't think so.
I
don't
love
think
people
he
who have no note.
No, but he had some of my favorite characters on Saturday Night Live. Anyway, I'm a huge fan. Nobody knows this, but I am. I'm a huge fan of his. So I cannot wait to watch a new fresh comedy show in 2019. So yeah.
Okay.
Good job, man.
Yay.
I'm happy for you. All right, let's move on to our number 2s.
Oh, number 2s.
Twos.
Number
All
2s.
right. Dr. S, what's your number 2?
So my number 2 is, you'll be happy, Big Little Lies.
She did it, guys!
I did it!
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
You're gonna watch Big Little Lies
I
season
am.
1.
I am.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Oh God.
It is so much better than I ever could have explained.
Before June, because June is a big month for us.
The
Dang.
summer.
We are busy.
We have a lot to watch.
Just don't even try to reach us.
Dr. S, why did you choose
Well,
Big Little Lies?
Based on your recommendation,
Okay.
also director Jason also recommended it.
Yeah.
And just like, well, I mean, the subject matter seems appropriate. And I know, and I just heard that Nicole Kidman announced the next season, kind of inadvertently, or
Yep.
not officially, but I think it's going to be real.
She knows.
She would know.
She knows what's up.
I mean, she can't just.
I want
Gibberish.
to go back to this. You don't expect it to be good. And then every episode gets better and better. But the last episode is the best
And
episode.
Reese Witherspoon, I love.
And Shailene Woodley. Everybody, the whole cast it comes together. Laura Dern. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you are missing out if you don't watch this. So I'm so glad that you chose it. And number 2, very high ranking for this show.
I can do it.
Oh, please watch this so we can talk about it.
Number 2 means it's a high sense of urgency.
Exactly.
I have to finish it fast.
Exactly. It's dire that you do this. Okay. So my number 2, Dr. S, you will appreciate this because it is 13 Reasons Why Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
So, Dr. S, I watched 13 Reasons Why Season 1. I thought it was a great show. I thought I will never watch anything else like this before because it was too disturbing for me to watch little children, and they are children like that, go through something so traumatic. And then you had spoke about this an episode of ours before, that something very disturbing happened. So I have vowed to now finish and watch and finish 13 Reasons Why Season 2 because it's important.
Yes.
You know, it says a lot about like what children are going through these days. Times have changed a lot since we were children, right?
Oh.
Since you were a child, since I was a child, there are more things, more problems. Social media has become a bigger deal. I don't even remember having a social media. I think that the biggest thing we had was MySpace, and it was like nobody really like cared about it. Nothing was ever like broadcasted on there. So anyway, I think it's important.
That.
Yeah. So look at us.
Our number 2s are like things that you've seen but I haven't, but then I've seen it but you haven't.
I know.
Oh, I love that.
Look at us. All right. Well,
okay.
here we go. It's number 1 with your TV New Year's resolution.
Guess what?
What?
My number 1 is actually your number 5.
No, it's not.
Killing Eve. I know. So
Really?
Sandra Oh, I love her. And the only reason why her show's number 1 and not other spots is that her show's gonna come out in April.
Oh.
I kind of did it by like, when April, gotta watch it now, people.
Hurry up.
But like, I just like love Sandra Oh. Obviously, I want her to be my best friend from TV, and I love seeing Asian people on TV. It doesn't happen very often for me, and and
she
of
made
course,
history.
Critical success. So yeah, let's do it. Oh my gosh, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna both watch Killing Eve, and we're
yeah.
gonna talk about it. We're gonna review it,
Yes.
and you're gonna love it.
Yes.
Because we're gonna have our raw reactions to it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that you chose that. That's so cool. Very cool. All right, Dr. S, are you ready for my number 1?
I'm so excited.
This is my number 1 TV New Year's resolution.
Yes.
So I will be finishing The Americans.
Oh.
Okay, so I know that you watched The Americans. Have you finished
I
it?
didn't finish it. And you know what? It was so close to being on my list.
Really?
But I decided to weed it out by what's not over. Like, if it was over, I didn't include it. Except for Veronica Mars, because it's coming back.
Right.
I had to create a system of categorization, and that's what weeded out. But we need to watch it.
We need to watch it. Okay, so
Yes.
The Americans. So Matthew Rhys won last year
He's
for
so hot,
an
though.
Emmy. Was he not my number 1
Yes.
fantasy TV boyfriend?
But Keri Russell's super hot, too.
She's amazingly
amazing.
beautiful.
Oh my God.
So
These
Keri
people.
Russell is actually nominated for a Golden Globe
Yeah.
for outstanding TV actress in a drama series.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hope she wins.
Yes.
I love you. But yeah, I have a lot of work to do because I think I'm only on season 2.
I'm on 3.
Oh my gosh, you're ahead of me.
Just barely.
I have to finish this show.
It's so good.
It is so good. Now, why would us being Americans, care so much about Russian spies working, against America? I don't know. Because we get to see another point of view.
Well, yeah.
Because we get to, you know me, my whole, different point of view.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see things that I can't relate to, right? So, anyway, and then you know what's so cool? Is this weird? Call me a romantic. Matthew Reese, Keri, what's her name?
Russell.
Keri Russell. They're together in real
No,
life.
they're not. I didn't know that.
They are together and they have a child together.
They do?
They met on the set of the show, and that is enough for me
I did not
to
know
make them
that.
number one. They met on the
I
show.
didn't know
They're
that.
together. They have a baby together.
I did not know that.
Oh, they're the cutest couple
That's
ever.
adorable.
They were number one cutest
shoot.
couple. Hey, maybe we should do a Fab Five. Oh, we already did. Can we do can we do a Fab Five met on the set?
Oh, relationships
real
that met on the set and lasted.
Exactly.
Your favorites?
Oh, that's gonna be a future Fab
Can
Five.
you do
everybody.
5?
I can do
Top
5.
3?
Maybe the relationship didn't last, but
they
it
made a
happened.
baby. As long as they made a baby, it has to last.
Or,
At least they have to stay together.
if
for
they
the
lasted
baby.
longer than a year.
I like that.
Yeah, so
I would have included the Americans.
Really?
Can I give a shout out?
Yes.
Okay, so the Americans was I love, but also some of my people I turned to a lot of my confidants, my TV confidants, to suggest things to me because I'm like, oh god, there's so much. I would if there was a good place that I could go to, it would be me just watching TV forever. The Americans was recommended by all my favorite people, but also The Wire was recommended by one of my good friends, Seth, who I really trust, and also from Linda, who recommended Homeland. So I just want to throw that out there, and The Americans is next on my list, and then The Wire.
We are surrounded by good people.
I know! Thank you so much!
And they have good recommendations.
Yeah, TV is our life.
And I will say that The Wire would have been number 6.
Really? High five.
100%.
Shut up.
Yeah. Why do some people call it the best TV show of all time? I don't know.
Seriously.
Maybe we should watch it, Dr. S, and find out.
Oh my gosh. Seriously.
You almost made it. Number 6 for me. Yep.
Oh my god.
I know.
have no idea.
I know.
That is crazy.
I know. So, by the way, we have to watch all these shows by the end of 2019, and I'm kind of excited about it. Bring it on. Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, so that is it for our segment called Fab 5. Yes. Okay, so every week we induct a new TV show into our Wall of Fame. So this week we are inducting the show called Nurse Jackie. Hey, y'all. Have you ever seen Nurse Jackie? No? Maybe you should.
have to.
Yeah, exactly. So, I just want to say, sorry to name drop myself, but I'm a nurse. So, I kind of think this is extra special, extra cool because I'm a nurse. So, Nurse Jackie, okay, as you see, this is Edie Falco.
She's awesome.
Everybody might know her from, I don't know, a little show called The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Huge, big deal. So, her humor on this show is kind of gritty, hard-hitting.
Mm-hmm.
She's not like the most warm and fuzzy character you've ever seen, which I appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
She's tough and outspoken. She's a very strong advocate for her patients, that's what nurses are supposed to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this show is about a nurse, but she's also
She happens to be a drug addict.
she's addicted to painkillers. Okay, so I just remember the first thing I noticed was that her husband, Kevin, who's a bartender.
I love him so much.
I am in love with Kevin, her husband.
I know.
Okay,
Kevin.
right? He's like the owner of a bar. He's like the head
everything.
bartender. He's everything, exactly. And I love him. But no matter what, this addiction that she has to the opioids, painkillers, has taken over her life. So what does she do? She makes the pharmacist at the hospital she works at fall in love with her so she can get painkillers. Eddie. Sweet Eddie.
I know, and Eddie's not a bad guy though.
Not at all. No.
What's so amazing about this show is that you have drug addicted nurse and pharmacist who offers drugs, and you love them all. They're good. They're not.
Them all.
They're not bad people.
You're right.
Nobody's a bad person.
No.
Even Dr. Fitch, who like has Tourette's and like likes to grab boobs instead of like blur stuff. You feel for him too, because his mom's kind of horrible to him.
Yes, Doctor, they call him Coop, played by the hilarious Peter Facinelli. His Tourette is not so much like verbal, it's physical.
He grabs boobs.
Yeah. So, and then we have Dr. O'Hara, which is Jackie's best friend, Doctor. Yeah, she's a British accent. She's very cool, very blunt. Kind of like, I think, the same as Jackie. So you kind of get to go on this little ride of, like, seeing how, like, her life is as a nurse, but also as a mother, as a wife.
As a mistress.
Like,
her relationship with Eddie, though, I'm not mad at it either. Why?
Is that weird?
It's super weird.
I know.
Yeah, when she has to, like, break Eddie's heart, I feel bad for Eddie. But
I know.
But then she has a family and 2 daughters, and I'm like, you have a family and 2 daughters.
I know.
So don't be with Eddie. But then, like, poor Eddie.
But poor Eddie. And poor Kevin.
Yes,
her actual
Kevin
real
is
husband.
So great.
Yeah, and then she has 2 little daughters, like you were saying, and the one daughter, the older daughter, has, like, a lot of issues with anxiety, and who knows what that stems from, but, like, you know, it obviously affects Jackie, and probably just contributes to her addiction.
And then Acolytus, I have to talk about her, because even she's like the chief.
Acolytus sounds like inflammation.
Is her doctor? Is she Dr. Acolytus?
Yeah,
she's a doctor. Like, she's the chief of the like where she works.
The ER.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, she's a little crazy, but then like, so I always think of like the episode where like that couple like leaves their baby because they don't have a babysitter. And they know that, like, if they leave the baby, like, they can come back and claim the baby within, like, 48 or 72 hours. Yeah. And she falls in love with the baby.
I know.
It was so sweet. So it kind of humanized her. But that's kind of, like, what Nurse Jackie does is, like, humanize these crazy people.
With, like, deep issues.
Yes, totally.
Exactly. Yes. And then she also has a new nurse, Zoe.
Your favorite.
That she takes under her wing. She's one of my fantasy TV best friends. I love Zoe. So she's kind of the counterpart of Nurse Jackie. So Nurse Jackie's very, like, brash and, like, you know, tough love. And then Zoe's, like, all, like, she has, like, bunnies on her scrubs. And she's, like, enthusiastic. And she's, like, positive. And I love everyone. And she teaches her the ways. And I can relate to that. Because older nurses have a tendency to be more of, like, the brash, the crude, tough love type. And the newer nurses are more, like, peace and love. You know, so anyway, I love Zoe, by the way. Yeah, so this show basically, like, it sheds light on, like, women in their roles and, like, really how they are, like, having a full-time job as a nurse, but then, like, having to balance, like, life as a mother and a wife, and now a mistress. Not to, like, normalize that, but Jackie's got some problems. She got some issues.
Some stuff going on.
She really does. So it's weird to, like, root for her because she's, like, cheating on her husband.
That's the beauty of the show, is that, like, all this stuff that you're like, oh, I would never thought I would root for a philandering drug addict nurse.
Right.
Who breaks all these rules as a nurse, by the way.
But for the good of her patients. Exactly.
No, totally, 100%. And you're like, yes, go girl, please do it.
No, exactly. And it's not like over dramatized like a soap opera would be. It's more like, you know, like a medical show, but, like, I think more realistic in my eyes, honestly. Like, if you compare it to, like, an ER type of show, Grey's Anatomy, that's more like soap opera like. This is more like real life. So it shines a light on, like, the moral and ethical dilemmas of being a nurse, balancing work and life, and of course addiction. And addiction is a very real thing. It takes over your mind, it takes over your life, and if you have all seen it, you will know that it kind of gets the best of her at the end. So, not to be too heavy, but it's one of the best shows I've ever seen. Medical dramas, quote unquote, that I've ever seen. So, please check it out if you haven't already. Very worthy of our Wall of Fame.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that was so heavy. Okay,
it's okay, because we keep it real here.
We keep it real, but we bring it back up. And we want to thank you for watching episode 15 of Tori Talks TV. How much fun was that?
Super fun.
It's always fun. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. We will see you next time on Tori Talks TV. By the way, let me remind you that Game of Thrones, the final season is coming up, so we will be having season reviews, and we're so excited to talk about it. It's more of a recap, some reactions for you, what everybody has been thinking, and what we will say out loud. So please stay tuned for that. And happy TV watching, everybody. We love you so much. Thanks for the support. Please comment, subscribe, like, everything you can do to show your love. And we love you. See you next time on Tori Talks TV. I ate a lot of pizza.
Me too. Yeah. I think that's what it is.
And it's soaking up the alcohol. That's not actually true, but I just wanted to say it.